Alright, everyone knows that E3 just happened, so I'm going to skip all the small talk and just get right into it.
Oh look! A sword.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess it looks like we'll finally have a reason to buy Amiibos. On the downside, it will probably only support the Animal Crossing Amiibos. Also, Nintendo, integrating Amiibos into a board game and failing at it seems kind of familiar. Should really try something new. Alright, have you always aspired for the fun and excitement that is being a real estate agent? Did you like playing The Sims only so you could build a house and not actually build characters or play the game at all? Do you really like playing things on small screens? If you answered yes to all these, you're an idiot. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm going to get Halo and Gears of War out of the way too. No one gives a fuck about these games. You don't even have to market them. It's the same game you've already sold 1,000 times, and the only people who really give a shit are frat boys and middle-aged men who are trying to pretend their lives don't suck for 10 minutes. Either way, they're going to buy the damn thing no matter what you do. Save your marketing budget, and just hold up the game with the title right on the front the day before it launches, and the next day, everyone will buy it. And with that marketing budget you saved, you can put that toward development and actually make a decent game. Alright, I wanted really hard to shit on this game because shitting on all the games, that's what you do, but this looks so fucking cool! It's Merry Melodies, the video game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna buy the shit out of this. Alright, I might be alone here, and maybe I am, but I don't get this. See, there's good game development where you make a game that's hard because you have really difficult puzzles and really well-programmed AI and a really good level scale, and you design the game in a way that it just continues to be challenging throughout the whole game. Then there's the other kind of programming, which I'm going to call lazy programming. That's where you make a regular game and then just amp up the difficulty of the enemies and bosses by putting in very limited resources or giving them ridiculous HP or just making them faster or harder to kill than the player themselves. This is the latter. You're not impressing me by purposely making the game hard, but not exactly making it good. I will say though, in your defense, at least it looks really pretty.
I think there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Then help me find them.
Alright, see, now that's how you make a shooter. That looks interesting. It looks like it's not just a bland cover-based bullshit fest. It looks like there's a story and that the weapons all do interesting things and you need to be tactical when you play. This looks like something I would play. Not that other bullshit.
You cover your face, but I know who you are.
Alright, Dishonored 2. I'm actually really excited about this, because now I have a great excuse to go buy and play the first one. Okay, second year at E3. Hoping that means I'm going to get the game soon, because this is really starting to feel like Duke Nukem. And let's be honest, nothing should feel like Duke Nukem. Wow. The English translation of Mother is officially being released. I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 even people out there that don't know how ROMs and emulators work, and man, are they going to be excited.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
And this is where you create your character, by simply selecting part of the face and sculpting.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thanks, Kazuya.
Of course, sir.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Alright, now I'm not even going to talk about the game. I just want to talk about how ridiculous the fanboyism is on this. There's a part in the presentation where they say the words Nuka-Cola and everyone loses their shit. Guys, they're just saying a brand name, okay? This isn't an Apple announcement. Let's not be that fucking ridiculous. You don't even know anything about it yet and already you're losing your shit because you recognize a name? Are you kidding me? That makes gamers as a whole look so stupid. What are you doing? Also, the main selling point here and the big thing that they highlighted and like spent half the presentation on is that the character development part where like you design your character is right in the game. Okay, well first of all, it's always in the game, so that's not really impressive. And second of all, who the fuck cares? You could make the coolest looking character in the world. If the game's shit, the game's still shit and no one cares. I want to see the game. Impress me by saying, hey, look at this amazing story. Not, hey, look, you can design a character while looking in the mirror. Ooh. Alright, maybe I'm just being a grumpy, jaded bastard here, but I love horror games, and I want to be excited. The problem is, I am still a little heartbroken from Silent Hills, and I just don't know if I have it in me to care yet. You know, your game looks great, and that's cool and all, but, I mean, you just, I can't anymore. I want horror games, but I don't think they're going to happen. I don't believe you. It's going to get pulled out from under me again. I can't do it. I can't go through that again. Fuck you, Konami.
The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back.
Okay, holy shit. Finally, this is amazing. This is some of my favorite characters. This is one of the best RPGs I've ever played. Like, the story is astounding. I love the characters. I love just everything about this. The way the summons are going to look and just fucking everything. And to play a Squall again and get my Gunblade and... Wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? Never mind. The Roman numerals always fuck me up. That said 7, not 8. I don't give a shit. Next video.
Destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach.
See, here's the thing. Most of the cutscenes and stuff that you see in this trailer is just little anime pre-rendered cutscene things that has nothing to do with the gameplay footage or possibly even the game itself. And, I mean, that's cool and all, But I think what Nintendo's doing here is just actually announcing that once again they're branching out more. And now, in addition to doing the medical things that they wanted to do, and the mobile games, and the theme park that they're opening, they're announcing they're also going to start making anime. So this isn't actually a game, this is an anime announcement. And yay for that, I guess, because I don't really know anything about the game they claimed to be releasing, so whatever.
To have seen them.
Hey, you kids!
Somebody cut the comms.
What?
I'm out here and the wire is cut clean through.
Wait, you're already there? You're not in your tower?
No, I'm not.
Then who is?
Alright, I gotta say, the game here just looked so meh. I mean, I watched the trailer, and that's cool, but I don't know. There was nothing really memorable. There's nothing there that made me think, hey, that's a game. I just watched it and said, meh. It's kind of like the silence from Doctor Who. As soon as I go on to the next video and we all stop looking at and thinking about this, it's just going to disappear from your mind. No one cares. Alright, so a multiplayer shooter thing with really bright coloring and an interesting and alternative kind of art styling, and it's fast-paced, and it seems so familiar. I can't figure out why.
It's awesome to play with the controller, but could we show them something new, Sax?
Sure. Just take our experience off the wall and then put it on the table over here. Create world.
Okay, see, now it all makes sense. For a while, everyone was wondering why Microsoft bought Minecraft. I mean, maybe you weren't wondering, they want to make money, which we all get that. But now we find out the real reason. They wanted to push this HoloLens thing. Because so far, this is the only selling point they had. And in this trailer, I'm pretty sure they were pushing Minecraft more than they were actually pushing the new HoloLens. So if you want to play Minecraft, and also maybe have augmented reality and virtual reality and that kind of stuff, by Microsoft. I mean, HoloLens. I mean, what? Okay, god damn it. You know, just when I'm getting close to being done with the game and getting the completion like all the way up there and leveling all my characters, unlocking the weapons, I was getting really close to being done, and now I have to buy the game again and do it all over on 3D. Not only that, but they're going to release 2 more characters back on the Wii U game, so my completion rate's going to go way back down, and what the fuck, Nintendo? Like, I already logged 200 hours, probably way more than that, into this fucking thing. This can't be the next WoW. I can't log that many hours into a game anymore. I have other shit to play!
All this comes together in Just Cause 3's incredible missions, where you tear down the General's bases of power, liberate towns in the open world, and gain access to new vehicles, weapons, and rebel facilities as you progress.
D. Ravello knows where you are, and he's sending a big old army to kill you.
Alright, again, nothing bad to say. It looks like, once again, that they're doing Grand Theft Auto better than Grand Theft Auto. So, fuck yeah, Square.
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War? Yeah, the Master's favorite story. So, you know the Lost Masters. They're the ones who started the Keyblade War. Never heard of them.
Alright, now you all fanboyed out on Fallout and that kind of shit, and that's great and all. Now it's my turn. This is the one that they already have my money, just fucking take it. I have to say, though, the one thing that I really hope they do, and it's going to be a disappointment if they don't, bring in New York City as a world. And hear me out. I know that sounds weird. I know it's a real world thing and you don't want that, but just hear me out here. Not only do you have Spider-Man and the Avengers in New York City, which right there is awesome, and right now Disney's pushing the hell out of the Marvel and Star Wars franchises, so they'll probably include it. But on top of those, you also have the movie Enchanted, which was actually a pretty decent Disney movie. And also you have the one Disney franchise that everyone seems to forget about, Gargoyles. So that means that at the end of it, you can team up with fucking Lexington and Spider-Man and Iron Man and go take down Loki and Demona and that giant dragon thing from the end of Enchanted. And how fucking sweet would that be? That's the world that everyone wants to play through. I guarantee you. Alright, look, it's the fucking Four Swords thing all over again, Nintendo. Stop forcing multiplayer on us. We just want to play Zelda. No one's ever picked up a Zelda game and said, man, I wish I could go online and wait around in a lobby for some other people to connect and hope that they have more than 5 minutes to dedicate to this so we can play Zelda for a while. No. People want to sit down and just play Zelda. Stop with this shit. Just let me play Zelda. That's all I want. And while we're at it, where's the one for Wii U? Like, this 3DS shit's cute and all, but you know what game we want. Give us that. You announced it last year at E3. So don't give me that bullshit excuse either that, oh, well, we don't want to announce it if it's not going to come out. You already did. So just give us the fucking game. That's it.
Capturing or upgrading your Magnum Opus. Your Magnum Opus is your signature vehicle.
Sure.
And at the start of the game, Max gets taken down by Scrotus and his henchmen, his war boys. Scabrous Scrotus is like a warlord around the gas town area of this world. Totally evil, power-hungry, treacherous, and so on. So he leaves Max for dead, strips him of his famous interceptor, which, like, the fans will be distraught to hear.
Yeah, I'm distraught hearing that right now.
There you go. So it's part of the story.
Great. So once again, an amazing movie, and this was one of the most amazing movies, is going to get turned into a subpar fucking movie tie-in game, and it's going to be shit, and we're all going to hate it. Why? Just, if you make a good movie, say, hey, good, we made a good movie, and then move on. That's it. Don't do video games. Don't. One or the other. Studios should not do both, because it never works, ever. Just don't fucking do it. Alright, now I like Paper Mario, and I like the Mario and Luigi RPGs, so putting these together is great. It's 2 new Mario RPGs, and that's amazing. But hear me out for a second. We don't want that. We don't, and you don't either. You might think you do, but you don't. What you want, trust me, I'm right, this is what you want. You don't want a new one of these Mario RPGs. You want a new Mario RPG. The fucking game on Super Nintendo that everyone in the world loved. Just bring it back, Nintendo. Or, if you can't, then at least just get on your knees, beg nicely, and get Square to let us have Malo and Geno and Smash Brothers. Like, something. Bring that back. That's what we want. Fuck this new shit. Bring that back. Alright, I will say here, this is something Nintendo can do. They can make me like sports games. Because most people don't like sports games, but they make this shit interesting. Honestly, the last time I was excited for a sports game that didn't have Mario in the center of it was NBA Jam, because I could play as Bill Clinton. How fucking cool is that? And actually, I mean, now that they've already sold out with Mercedes, I don't know. Bill Clinton might be playable in the tennis game. Let's find out. Effect. I wonder if this one's going to have an ending. I mean, you know, on the game, not one you have to go buy after the fact. Okay, so I know everyone's pissed off because this isn't actually a Metroid game and blah blah blah, and I get that. And it's really just them slapping a Metroid label on a generic 3DS multiplayer shooter because they kind of want to push their new technology, the whole multiple player online thing on their new portable handheld, and that's cute. And why are you all surprised, by the way? It's not exactly the first time Nintendo took a franchise, stuck it on a game that had nothing to do with that franchise, just to push their current technology development.
Stop her! I don't like what's coming, Faith. This city is changing, and not for the better. Unless, of course, we stop it.
You, on the ground, now!
Go on, girl. Save us all.
Alright, now I love Mirror's Edge, and I'm actually super psyched about this. I've been waiting for this for a while, and I have nothing bad to say about the game, even though EA is the worst company in the world. I still love Mirror's Edge. The one thing I will say, though, is there was a huge missed opportunity here, because they went on a roof, and there's a black guy holding a pigeon, and when they pan up, he doesn't look like Mike Tyson. In fact, he kind of looks like Morgan Freeman. And what are you guys doing? That was such a missed opportunity. If that would have been Mike Tyson holding that pigeon, this would have stole the show at E3. Everyone's favorite trailer, hands down.
I don't think people realize how impressive it is to be able to just stand there and pick any star at random and just go there and say, it might not be perfect, but like, I'm happy enough to show this kind of thing.
Alright, now this is another game I saw last year at E3. And I will say, once again, it looks impressive. I mean, this was actually the reason I bought the PS4. I loved this game, it looked amazing, it sounded amazing, everything's great. However, if I have to wait year over year and keep seeing little snippets of it at E3, you kind of lose my interest. Like, I cared at first, now I'm just annoyed that I still don't have my game yet. So, if this is at next year's E3, suck a dick. Yes, great, but will we get Zeppelin? No, seriously though, I'm really excited about this, and it's kind of awesome that I don't have to buy new instruments, and that all my DLC carries over so I don't have to start the song collection all over again, and that they're not re-releasing the same songs and making me pay for them again. I just wish another company would kind of figure that out. Okay, this is without a doubt the worst game I've heard of this year. Aye, but you have heard of it.
Shenmue 3 will be the story you have waited for, but this Kickstarter will be real success. When you choose to make it the full-on Shenmue experience you have dreams of.
Now I'm excited for this too. I also owned a Dreamcast, so nostalgia, yay! But I mean, if we're gonna plug Kickstarted games here, Shenmue 3 is really the one you're gonna go with? Not Bloodstained or Yooka-Laylee? I mean, they both look way better than Shenmue 3 does. Hate me all you want, I'm just, you know, it's true.
More speed, more power, more adventure. Drive evil crazy in the new video game Skylanders Superchargers.
Hey, Skylanders nuts and bolts! Alright! And I get to use some of these. Now hopefully, while Nintendo is working with Activision, they can teach them how you're actually supposed to do these little collectible figure things. Because Nintendo doesn't seem to have any fucking clue what these are for.
Ride it. I'm feeling a little action movie style.
Right, oh, that was awesome.
Nice.
Alright, one of these radar lasers left. Ooh.
Boom. Wow.
Well
I
played,
don't know if he's
Morgan.
below that chunk of debris that just fell down.
But he escaped. He escaped. What are you gonna do?
Alright, now this was exciting. I'm really happy this is coming out. However, I was equally excited when I played this not too long ago, so I might not be the best judge of character here. Alright, for JRPGs. Now you gotta be excited. There's gonna be pointy hair and giant oversized weapons and no parents or dead parents. And you know what? You probably think I'm crazy, and I know nothing about the game or the story, but I guarantee all three of those things are present here. They always are. Always. Alright, this is another one that was mentioned last year, and now it's coming back again. And look, guys, if you're going to do that shit, just don't mention it the first time. You have a whole year. If it's not going to be finished within that year, don't talk about it. Just talk about your other games. You have other games, right? Because, really, when you do this, absence does not make the heart grow fonder. And in this case, waiting for years and years and being teased over and over does not make me want your game more. It makes me hate you. And I kind of do, Nintendo. I kind of do. Alright, now new characters are awesome. Don't get me wrong at all. I am very glad Nintendo finally figured out DLC. That's great. And the new Mii costume support is... whatever, it's a thing. But if you really want to make the game better and improve it and bring out what the fans want and keep us interested in Smash Brothers, how about a fucking story mode? Alright, I didn't even have to see the trailer. I loved the last couple games they made so much that I'm just gonna buy this. Just, here's the money, fucking give me the game. I don't care. Alright, why the hell is this trailer in here? I don't... It's a racing game. No one fucking cares about racing games. Wait a minute.
It's random, so we have no idea what we're going
to Did he just say it was a randomly generated track? Alright, so it's a racing game that's a roguelike. Okay, I'm on board. Never mind. Fuck what I said. This looks awesome.
Nate!
Hey, here, take the wheel. What? Be out of your goddamn mind? Yep, probably. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, crap.
Okay, first off, don't put the end, or the Thieves' End, or the word end in the subtitle of your game. You have no intention of ending this franchise. It's your flagship franchise, Sony. This isn't going anywhere, so don't be stupid. Secondly, if you really want me to get excited about an Uncharted game, it needs to be Uncharted versus Tomb Raider. Because when I see Drake go against Lara, then I'll be excited. Until then, I don't fucking care.
Welcome to Grimoire, a world of the weest of beings. Here you can befriend adorably familiar monsters and turn tiny enough to jump on for a ride.
Oh, his little chibi little Final Fantasies. Fangirls are going to be so excited. And the fanfiction that's going to come out in the next couple weeks. Woo boy, is there going to be a lot of porn. Okay, now first off, I've heard some people say this is as good as the original Yoshi's Island, and oh boy are those some big shoes to fill. Second of all, they showcased the Amiibo support a whole bunch and how the costume changes, and again, costume changes do not merit Amiibo supports. Unlocking a costume is not, no one cares. Second of all, if you have to rely on showing that in the trailer, I have my doubts the game is that good. If the game's good, it'll stand on its own. You don't need to tout your multiplayer bullshit and your Amiibo support. So, just make the good game, and let the Amiibos be their own fucking thing. Alright, so, all bitching aside, in seriousness, this was a pretty good year at E3. There's a lot of exciting shit I'm looking forward to. I've already pre-ordered a handful of these games, so I'm happy with what came out. There's some things that could have been better, and yes, we all know Nintendo kind of shit the bed on this one, but overall, good year. Okay, I know I've been harping on this a lot, but I mean, I'm not going to bother bitching at Microsoft and Sony because I can't even buy any more games for their consoles. My hard drives are fucking full because of that bullshit. So Nintendo, you're going to catch the brunt of it. If you're going to keep making these Amiibos, learn what they're fucking for. Like, remember NES Remix, where you have the different games and the different characters, and it's changed up a little. All right, make that. But see, whenever I touch this character to my little pad thing, this character unlocks, and a level of a game that he's in unlocks. And then, whenever I touch another Amiibo, I can now play any previously unlocked game with the new character. If you do that, I guarantee people are going to buy the shit out of these. I'll buy every character I don't currently have. All of them. I promise. Just make that game. That's the game we want. If I get to have a Pokemon battle with Sonic and Mega Man and fucking Charizard and Donkey Kong all in my party, that's astounding. Everyone would play that. If I get to go through a Mega Man 2 level as Toon Link, or a Pac-Man level as Mario, or play a level of the original Zelda game but as Samus, like, that's fucking epic. That's what we all want. That's what these are for. The stupid fucking Smash Brothers thing where you get to play against a computer, who cares? The character's already in the game. You can already play against them. It's not cool. And unlocking costumes, no one gives a shit. Learn what these are for, or stop fucking making them. And while we're at it, could you release them in an amount so people other than scalpers could actually buy them? Seriously? You're just being a dick. And on that note, good night.